guys, it's your girl Jackie O. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking on the daunting task of showing you how to get ready in 5 minutes, aka the I'm not wearing no makeup. Who told you I was wearing makeup? Look, okay, I'm very good at that one. It's called deception. Some like to refer to this as no makeup. I like calling it I woke up like this. I call it mind your business. I told you I wasn't wearing no makeup, okay? The Alicia Keys. It's really just an easy way to get up and out of bed, minimal product, and it kind of like lets your natural glow from within shine through. I'm only going to be using like 5 or 6 products for the entire look. Most of them annoyingly are high-end products, but it's only like 5 or 6 products. So when you really think about it, you don't really need a ton of products to really pull off this look. It's just a few key things that, in my opinion, a lot of the drugstore items are really lacking on. Personally, I just feel like a lot of those minimalistic look makeup brands you don't really see in the drugstore as often, and most of them just flat out don't apply to my skin tone. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. If you don't think this is gonna take 5 minutes, I'm gonna time myself. Actually, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna, however, take off Brenda. Actually, I haven't quite officially named her yet, but we won't be needing her for this portion. Instead, I'm gonna be dusting off my bonnet just because I like getting ready in my bonnets and they're more comfortable. These are from Pooksy's wardrobe. I have like a get ready with me ritual. It's either a bathrobe, it's either a bonnet, a silk cap. Right now, I'm just really digging these bonnets and I love supporting my girl. I love Isoken. She's the one who started this line. So you're trying to get that no makeup lit from within look. Well, first of all, it's gonna start with skincare. Your skin doesn't have to be perfect for this look, but you definitely want to like give it special care on days like this because you want it to be mainly about the skin. So I'm gonna first tone with my Pixi Skin Treats. I have no product on my face, by the way. I'm just going straight in with this toner. It adds a nice sheer amount of glow. I have oily combination skin, and most of the time when I wear a full face, I have to wear powder. But with this look, we want to do the exact opposite. We want to stay away from powder as much as we possibly can. If you want, I mean, it's totally up to you. And the way that I keep my skin balanced when I'm not wearing as much makeup on my heavier days is with hyaluronic acid. I get this one from my esthetician. I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on it, but also please don't buy all of it because then I won't have any more. This is definitely like one of my top holy grail items. It keeps my skin balanced. I don't have to powder up as much anymore. I don't even have to use foundations that are as matte anymore because of that one serum. It really helps balance out the oil in my skin and it keeps my skin hydrated throughout the day, so it's not like overcompensating, you know, like overload. And if you're like me and your makeup's constantly slipping and sliding all throughout, you know, the summer months, you don't want to have to layer on as much product and as much primer. So this serum really helps me with that. Next, I'm going to take a product that is seriously lacking in shades, but a product that I just recently started using that I really like. And I do have to shout out Ya Harriet here on YouTube who put me onto this. It is the Philosophy Renewed Hope in a Jar Skin Tint. First of all, what is Philosophy going through? Why is all of the names of their products like Mary J. Blige album songs? Like, Philosophy, what are y'all going through? Please, my chocolate sisters, wear SPF. This has SPF 20 in it, and it's literally just like a glorified tinted moisturizer. But I love this stuff because it adds a the littlest amount of coverage, and I get my SPF all in one. I'm gonna spread this here. You don't need brushes for this look. You're literally only gonna need like one brush for this entire look. Y'all wanna know how to scam your man for real though? It's this stuff right here, this Philosophy stuff. Do you know how many times my man has come up to me talking about, oh babes, your skin looks good today? Not that he doesn't compliment me when I'm not wearing makeup, but whenever, like I could just be wearing this and he's like all over me, and I'm like, oh, if you don't get you smearing my tinted moisturizer. Needless to say, the point is that I get a lot of compliments when I wear it, but I also feel like you can still see my scar here. You can still see my scar here, like there. It's not giving me too much coverage, but it's definitely adding some glow. I know I'm probably talking a lot more than I need to, but this tutorial is so minimalistic that I'm trying to add like filler content, and I'm just like genuinely enjoying doing this video. Everyone on Twitter wanted it, so shout out to you if you requested it. Next, I'm gonna take a product that is gonna save you a couple coins. This is the NYX Sculpt and Duo. It's like a highlight contour side. I'm gonna take a little bit of that contour, and I'm not really worried about like sculpting my face. I'm just adding a little bit of, okay, just a little bit, and then right around my 5 head, because let me tell you something, near or far, wherever you are, I don't care how minimalistic the look is, you can never afford to not, you know, dial that down a couple notches, because sometimes she's a little intimidating. And then I'm just gonna blend this out. Telling you guys, by the time I'm done with this makeup look, it's gonna be so underwhelming, but that's kind of the point, is to be really minimalistic and to get this done in like 5 minutes. Like we need to get the makeup and the kids and you know, bae wrapped up in 5 minutes or less sometimes. And sometimes this makeup looks like this will help do that for you. Next, I'm gonna take a bougie product that I really love. I've been a lover and fan of this product for years. Sometimes I only wear it on its own. It's the YSL Touche Cloud. They actually, to my knowledge, a couple months ago recently added a few more darker shades. But this stuff is, once I figured out what it was and what it does, I was instantly a fan. Now the trick is to pre-click it before you do the tutorial. The trick is to use the shade that matches your skin tone. Do not use the shade that's lighter, because that's gonna be the dead giveaway that, girl, we see the makeup, girl, we see it, okay? If you do have dark under eye circles, you may wanna correct just a teensy bit before you wear a product like this, because it's just a really sheer, like, under eye brightener. I wouldn't really call this a concealer. So I'm gonna take a little bit on that side, a little bit on this side, and you can blend it out with the brush itself, or you can use your fingertips, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm gonna let my fingers do a little bit of the work. It's gonna be a little trickier with these nails though, so please bear with me. But the less brushes you use, the more natural this will look, because your fingers will warm up the product and it will really help it melt into your skin. So as you can see, my concealer may not be like, yes, contoured and highlight for the gods, but it did brighten up the under eye darkness just a little bit. Next, we're gonna need a cream blush. Now, this is the magic of this look. So I'm gonna take the Torrid liquid blush from NARS, which I've been adoring and obsessing over. All you really need is like one pump. Don't let the liquid intimidate you. Just take one dot on each side. And I chose this color because it's coral, and coral on darker skin tends to look more like lit from within. I'm gonna blend this out. The cheeks are kind of like our standout product in the look. If you wanna focus on the cheeks, don't be afraid to go in a little bit, just a teensy bit. I'm still shining the forehead, but that's okay. I mean, that's kind of the point of the look, so we're just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna take my LA Girl brow pencil, and I'm not sculpting my brow, I'm just filling in bald spots, which I don't really have too many because microblading really makes my job easy. Sometimes I still get a little overzealous with them tweezers. And you can just tailor how much brow pencil you use based on your natural brow shape. Next, the most important thing in this entire tutorial is a little bit of highlight. I'm gonna take my Maybelline Master Strobe Liquid, one of my favorite liquid highlighters. It is waterproof. Once the stuff sets, it does not budge, so you have to work really quickly. So I'm gonna take my Sigma F35 and I put a little bit of that on the back of my hand and really spread it out first before you go in. This comes in like a light pink and then a medium tone yellow, but this one's a very kind of deep golden yellow, so perfect for my complexion. And to me, the highlight is what really makes the look stand out. It just enhances your skin and really makes everything pop more. Don't nobody gotta know you wear a highlighter though. I'll be telling y'all, they don't need to know, fam. They just need to know that this is, tell them it's DNA. When somebody asks you what highlight it is, tell them it's your DNA. How about that? And then add that brow bone. Please add the brow bone. You can blot a little bit if you want. I prefer not to. It's gonna look a lot stronger on camera, but in person it looks more like glowy. I just have really bright lights, so don't be intimidated. Next, add a little bit of mascara. Not so much to like stunt, but you know, just enough to kind of like open your eyes up a little bit. Like, so I just feel like that is what, in my opinion, really wakes you up and makes you look alive, just to get some color on them. And then last but certainly not least, I do add a lipstick, or you can add a clear gloss or just like leave your natural lip color. But I really like the YSL Volupte Shine lipsticks because they're like a Your Lips But Better kind of tint. This one is number 9 and it's like a peachy nude. Somebody tweeted me and said, take a shot every time Jackie Aina says peachy nude. And guess what? You're gonna be hung over by the end of this tutorial because I'm not gonna add liner. I'm just gonna add a little bit of color. That's my final look. Very simplistic, very underwhelming, but this is what you guys requested on Twitter. So whoop, there it is. This is literally like the look that gets me out of the house in like 5 minutes when I want to look like I halfway tried, but I'm not trying to also do the most. Like, I'm not trying to like impress you or anything like that, but I also want you to know she can still get it, you know, with a little bit of product, if you feel me. One small tip though, if your skin is a little bit more acneic, or if you have dark marks like I do, don't be afraid to spot conceal, but I wouldn't worry so much about loading on foundations for looks like this, because you can literally just dab concealer like wherever you have a spot or a dark mark, and then put tinted moisturizer on top of it, and you literally get the exact same look. Oh my God, I forgot one more product. My rose water from Bahi. This is a primer slash toner from Bahi. It's basically a rose water. I'm just gonna spray it up. Especially in this heat, girl. Girl, it's like 75 today in LA and I can't. I don't even know why. Like, I don't even know why I can't. I actually like the heat, but today I just cannot do it at all. Here is one last shot of the look. I really hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. Let me know if you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to leave them down below. And I'd love to see you on my next video. Speaking of my next video, why don't you check out my last video? I mean, I make it so easy and I literally plug them right here. Like, you can't miss them, you know what I mean? And if you are not subscribed, we're gonna fight on site if I ever can. No, I'm kidding. Please be sure to subscribe and hit notifications so when I do feature uploads, you'll be the first to know, because sometimes YouTube is shady and they don't holla for $1. So anyway, I'll see you on my next video. Thank you again for watching. Bye.